advisor for Upper Bound in Evangeline Parish, and I work with COPE in trio programs under Mr. Randolph. And the session that you all are in today is Get Ready for College Connections, a year-by-year guide for high school student planning for HBCU. And two presenters that are speaking today is Mrs. Dominique Hamilton and Dr. Tuesday Mahoney.
All right, everybody, we're getting ready for college planning. Once again, I'm Dr. Tuesday Mahoney, the Assistant Vice Chancellor for College Access. I have been in higher ed for over almost 18 years now, and all of those amazing years have been with an HBCU. So we're gonna move right into my presentation. And I have my co-host here, Dominique Hamilton, the founder of Black Fanatic. We're going to talk a little bit about HBCUs. And then I have developed an amazing book, Get Ready for College, that speaks to minority students and also those that are interested in attending HBCUs. So it talks to them in our language, because we do have a lot of our minority students who don't start college planning. If it wasn't for TRIO, they don't start college planning. Their parents don't know, first generation, low income. They don't have those conversations until, if they're lucky, senior year. Where you going now? And so our book will speak from our freshman year all the way up to senior year, preparation techniques that other counterparts are teaching their young people or demonstrating with their young people in the homes ahead of time. That's why they're ready. We're getting ready.
Are you selling the book?
Yes, and then we'll talk about that today. All right. So I need a little help, if you don't mind, in this presentation. So it's going to be a little interactive. So get ready to kind of move around and do everything interactive. I need a cheer squad because we are HBCU fan addicts in this session today. So when I say get ready, you're going to say get ready. Okay? So when I say get ready, you're going to say get ready throughout the presentation. So get ready.
Get ready.
A little bit louder. Get ready. Got it. So listen out for that. One other thing is you have a little pom-pom, okay? So since we are fan addicts, we're getting in the game. You know, we love our homecomings and we love our games, right, HBCUs? So if you hear a point that you agree with, enjoy, or think is powerful, you're going to blow it. Okay? And I don't care when you blow it. We just need to know you're in this thing for our students. Okay? Can I get y'all to rehearse your blowing? All right, we're getting ready. We're getting ready to prepare our students for college planning. All right, so do you want to become a fan? The reason why if you have a phone, you can go to hbcufanatic.com and become a fan, or take a picture of this, encourage your students to all become fans. They're going to get a free list of HBCUs and some more resources emailed to them if they become a fan. So the reason why I started HBCU Fanatic is because as a little girl, I was told I wasn't college material, that I would never go to college and amount to anything. That's literally what I was told by family members and counselors. Like literally my counselor, when I walked in to get a college catalog, senior year. It was senior year, before I knew anything. She said, oh no, little Tuesday, you're not college material. Right? And I walked past 100 catalogs. I went in, my mom told me to ask her for a Grambling or Southern. That's all she knew. We grew up in Shreveport. And so she said, by the way, I don't have Grambling or Southern. She didn't have any HBCUs in her 100 back in the day, they had catalogs on the she didn't even have an HBCU. So my mom drove up the road in Shreveport and she stopped at this school, which I had never seen because, you know, we wasn't getting ready. And she went inside as a single parent. When she went inside, and me, of course, I had the lowest self-esteem, didn't believe in myself, all that good stuff, didn't know that I was college worthy. When she came out, she handed me a letter, and she drove off. And I'm like, what is this? When I read the letter, it said, Dear Tuesday, you are accepted. the very first time in life, after being bullied and low self-esteem and told I would never go to college, I was accepted. And guess what? I was accepted at an HBCU, Southern University at Shreveport. Right, Southern University, that's you. Southern University accepted me, the one they said that would never go to college. Now, do you know what those same people say that told me I would never amount to anything? They call me Dr. Tuesday. Dr. Tuesday, Dr. Tuesday, Dr. Tuesday. All over the place. So we want to make sure we get our kids ready and we keep them encouraged because other people are not in HBCUs or about that. So I am a HBCU fan and because of that. Next slide, please. All right, so what is HBCU fan addict and can you become one? So a fan addict is a person so consumed by the impact of historically black colleges and universities that he or she has created an entire lifestyle or brand around his or her influential focus to spread the word about the spirit of the movement. This person may tell everyone they see about the power of HBCUs and the educational options trio that can transform their life. I should have heard something when I said trio. I should have heard something. Okay. Well, this person is all about the culture, the education, and the history and the spirit of HBCU. Getting ready. They are addicted to pride and devoted to the academics, athletics, student life, Greek madness. Any sunrise in the house? Greek madness, HBCU fan addict says this. Okay, next. So this is my character. This is my brand character. Yes, her name is Millie. She's my college Millie. And she's black college maid. Right? So HBCU fan addicts purpose. So HBCU fan addicts getting ready. Getting ready. Let's do that again. Getting ready. Getting ready. Okay. Getting off the planning really takes time, especially for our students that wait for the last minute. And so historically black colleges and universities will not only support us academically, but ignite the spirit of heritage and culture. This is basically one of the main places that African American students can be judged by the content of their character, remember MLK, and not the color of their skin, for those who didn't attend the HBCU. That is the place. So where can I go to feel equality? An HBCU, so teach our students that. Once again, HBCUs, we're going to go into that. So HBCU fan addict is where we want to go. So history. We're getting ready for historically black colleges and universities. So HBCUs are institutions that were, let me see if I can read the PowerPoint, so small. Are institutions that were established prior to 1964 with the principal mission of educating black Americans or former slaves at that time. These institutions were founded and developed in an environment of legal segregation, think about that, and by providing access to higher ed, they contributed substantially to the progress of black America and helped to improve their status. In 2020, there were 101 HBCUs that were locked in. There were 106. We lost a couple of them in 19 states. Okay, District of Columbia as well as U.S. Virgin Islands house HBCUs. And here's the 106. 52 were public institutions. 49 were private nonprofit. The number of HBCU students increased by 42%. Between 1976 and 2010, then decreased by 15% between 2010 and 2020. So there's a decrease that occurred even near what we are today. In comparison to the number of students in all degree-granted institutions, 91% between 1976 and 2010 then decreased by 10%. So basically, enrollment for higher ed decreased. That's why you see the dip but we still need to make sure that we are empowering our students to make a college choice and hopefully allow that choice to become an HBCU. Next slide, please. All right, so this is where your pom-poms are coming in if you hear some facts about HBCUs. So here's my first book, which is the Guide to HBCUs. This has all 106 HBCUs by state, by the 19 states. It's a fun and exciting guide for middle school and high school students to enjoy. I've already shared this with Upward Bound high schoolers, and they were like, we love this book. Some of you have the book on your table. You can kind of look through it and just keep it floating. It'll show you all HBCUs. It also allows them to do a virtual tour within the book. So there are certain key schools that I pulled out for each state, so they can go to their website, and in the back, there is a college planning journal that guides them through the information they need to know about an HBCU, the tuition, the major choice, the location, the demographics. So this allows our students to get ready. That's the guide. So the cost of attendance at an HBCU is 28% less than attending a comparable non-HBCU. Yes, HBCUs produce the most African-American professionals in every industry. HBCUs graduate over 48,200 students, and that was in 2021. 25% of African-American graduates in STEM fields, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, have graduated from HBCUs. Non-Black students make up 24% of enrollment at HBCU. So it's not just for us African Americans, but we invite everybody. I'm over the international. I'm the primary designated officer for Homeland Security for my campus. So I'm over international programs with my director, and we're bringing in people from all over. HBCU grads rank at 14 billion in economic impact, more than any other Black grads. So graduates that come from HBCUs make more money than graduates that come from predominantly white institutions. Are we getting ready? Getting ready? Excellent. All right, just a couple more stats here. So HBCUs enroll 10% of all African American students and produce almost 20% of all African American graduates according to UNCF. So get to know UNCF, they have a lot of great stats, and I really pull on them a lot. So only 10% though are going to HBCU. Where are the other 90% of our students? They're either not going to college, or they're going to PWIs late, or they're not moving. I have high schoolers and college students, my kids. Yes, we have 2 high schoolers and 2 college students right now, okay, really? So they need reason. So be prepared in your workshops and your trainings that you give them a reason why they're doing what they're doing, or why you're asking them what they're doing. Don't be offended. The next age is healthy relationships. So even though they are technology savvy and they're constantly on social media, they're never going to put it down, they still value relationships. So your mentorship relationship, believe it or not, they're behind the scenes like, Miss So-and-so, Dr. Mahoney is this and that. They're really pulling on those relationships, and then also with their peers. Watch every student in the sessions to see who's withdrawn and who's not. They like to build their confidence within their peers, so you got to give them experiences to show off their talents so the other students can kind of cheer them on, okay? The next age is healthy habits. So habits are anything that you repeat or continue to do, you're gonna learn and master, right? So give them healthy habits and study skills, behavior, how they address situations. Keep them involved in experiences so they can build habits. So let's say we have a student that wants to become a doctor, but TRIO has never taken them or introduced them to a professional that is a doctor. But if you introduce them, maybe take them on a tour to the hospital or healthcare facilities and keep them going every year, keep them involved in that industry, they're going to get more and more comfortable. It's going to become a habit. They're going to see, oh, this doctor's a regular person. Oh, this how surgery works. That's easy. I can do that. And that's how they choose their career. So when we went to speak with the Boys and Girls Club, all 25 young men said they wanted to play ball. Guess what they're doing at the Boys and Girls Club all day? In the gym playing ball. Because no one's coming in and doing any empowerment workshops with them. So all of them want to be ball players. It's a habit now. They know they can do it. So when we taught them how to, Dr. Tony's in the room, when we taught them how to tie ties, if we go back and continue to show our presence on success tips, then they're gonna learn how to be the man that they were called to be and be successful. Habit. So Generation Z students need parents and other mentors to teach them the truth about college, career education, educate them about false ideas and allow them safety of being able to doubt while having exposure to reality. So Gen Zers are going to doubt everything that they're doing. Allow them to, because that's their way of investigating and exploring, and then hit them with the real, the truth, and keep that college and career going, that information going, so they don't hear it until senior year, your typical African American teen without a strong house, so they don't hear it. So keep it going and keep going early. So the generations that value people and relationships, so look up your generation and see what your generation is all about and how it relates to Gen Zers. They will foster those relationships with Gen Z students. So there are other generations that will value relationships. Now, Morrow stated that Gen Z increasingly feels isolated. Thus being on their phones all the time in their rooms, if you know what they are, and alone. They feel this way, but they hunger for real relationships. So there's a hunger there, even though their behavior is showing a certain thing. There are 4 strategic relationships that we can nurture, and that is God, of course, parents. Let's look at their parental relationship, their spiritual relationship, mentorship relationship, we can control that, and then their friend, their peer relationship. So trio professionals, study the students in these areas and help build whichever area is lacking, kind of help build that for them, and they will, of course, be more powerful. Next slide. Okay, so basically we need to innovate college planning. I just demonstrated to you the guide to HBCUs, which is a fun, if you look inside, it's a fun and creative way. I'm Dr. Mahoney, for those who know me. Miss Annie, you know me. I'm not gonna give you the guide without the guidance. So this is my book, Get Ready for College, year by year for high schoolers. And it's good to start middle school. It's gonna give them every step that they need. I need your help, because I know you are already experts in college planning, right? So we're gonna do a quick group exercise. So I'm gonna break you up into 4, well, yeah, go one slide. There we go, yes. So college planning, you can go to the next slide. We are getting ready. So I need to break you up in 4 groups, so you see what you're working with. These 2 tables can be a group 1, that group right there, group 2. We need to get some, well, maybe these ladies can come over here with this group. Okay? That's 2. This is 3. And you ladies back there that's ready, y'all ready? Okay? 4. So inside my book, I have 4 stages of college planning. 4 stages of college planning. Okay? Everybody get in your groups. Make sure you have a pen or a notepad to write down what we're getting ready to do. I forgot to bring my big posters. That's the sit in the hall. Okay, as we get ready, we're gonna play college planning for you. Okay, now that you're in your groups, and if you can just focus on your groups for just a moment, it's not gonna be too long. We'll be wrapping this thing up.
Hey.
All right, top 5 things. Using the power of what we do. And keep in mind also, master's degrees and doctorate degrees are powerful at HBCU, so you should go back to an HBCU if you don't have your master's degree, doctorate degree. Keep in mind, 9%. HBCUs make up 9% of Louisiana's colleges, so there's 66 colleges in Louisiana, and 6 of them are HBCUs. Can we name them? Southern, Grambling, in Louisiana, right, Dillard, Grambling, Suno is considered, yes, Suno and Southern Shreveport is considered as well part of the 6 in the Southern University system. Give yourselves a round of applause and move you alumni with the other schools. Okay? All right, just in Louisiana, let's talk about college choice for the trio professionals that are in the room. 89% of Louisiana students enter college, choose college in our state. So we have 33 colleges, 89% of those who do enroll choose college right here. So as we're teaching trio and we're doing our college tours and we want to expose them to other states, but just know it's going to be a little bit slightly more powerful if we give them tours to institutions within our state, because they're most likely going to stay home anyway. So we took them to Texas and then they end up going somewhere here, and you didn't, trio programs didn't take them there. Just think about that. So I just wanted to mention that. Okay, who are our students today? So I'm not going to get up and tell you about college planning without ensuring that you as trio professionals know who we're serving today. So a lot of us have been in the industry for a long time. I have been in higher ed, like I said, for over 18 years. I could still teach some of the same concepts that I taught 18 years ago. I started off with educational opportunity centers. Miss Annie, one of my co-workers, educational opportunity centers at Southern Shreveport that long ago. And we could have had those same techniques, but you have to maneuver in today's times. So I wanted to cover the type of student that we should be addressing today, what these books cover today. So Gen Zers are today's students. The middle and high school group, they're Gen Zers, so do more research on Gen Zers. Gen Z is a part of a generation that is global, social, visual, and technological. They are the most connected, they are the most educated, societal education, and sophisticated generation ever, okay? They are the up-agers with influence beyond their years. So Gen Zers know more than what we knew when we were their age. They're very advanced. But that's okay. We can go back there. So they're called twins and teens, okay? So Generation Z, here's the framework. So I came up with this concept. I love to kind of come up with models that I can help other professionals build on. So you may want to make note of this model here, okay? So let's talk framework. So I came up with the three H's to practicing college-ready transformation. 3 H's, okay? In order to build a strong and lasting belief in the power of education, students need these 3 H's. Healthy reasons. Gen Zers need. What's up? Okay, y'all are going to work together as a group. The group that gets the most will hopefully win the prize. Okay? So what we're getting ready to play is HBCU Family Feud. Does everybody know how to play Family Feud? Yeah. All right, well, let's get ready for it. Here we go. And there is music with it, but it's not playing the music. All right, HBCU Feud. Fanatic Feud. So this is going to be related to your responses. So when I get to your year, you're going to be the group to take the challenge of whatever that question is asking, okay? Y'all see that? Are we ready? Ready. Okie dokie. So group, freshman year. Here's your question. Name the top 5 things a high school freshman should do to plan for college. Top 5 things, and I will flip over if you have it. Okay, y'all, come on, girl. And get loud. It's the challenge.
Prepare for ACT.
Okay, let me see. So not quite. There's going to be an X. 3 X's. Okay, can't get your 3 X's. And these are not to say that these are not the things, but we're. All right now. Okay. Map their high school curriculum. They need to map their high. Remember, these are freshmen coming in. They know nothing about high school. Next, you got one more strike.
Learn about or join student organizations or clubs.
Yes. Woo! Okay, we don't have the sound. It would be much more effective. All right, got one X. Think about it. A freshman, brand new, coming in. College planning.
Don't be their counselor.
All right. Oh, did I say the wrong one of them? I'm sorry. Let me pay attention. Okay. 2 strikes. 2 more answers.
Trying to figure out what they want.
So I'm gonna give this to you all. Kind of take a college tour, you know, just for the career interest. Okay, one more. Something they can do with their parents early. Yes, and so think about it. Our minority students aren't having these conversations in the household, so other cultures are already planning. They already have college funds and all that good stuff going. Okay, let's give group freshman year, a round of applause. We're getting ready. All right, my next group, sophomore year. What does a sophomore mean? All right, here's your question. Name the top 5 things a high school sophomore should do to get ready for college. We're getting ready. Top 5 things. Sophomores.
ACT.
Okay, I'm going to give this to you. Yes. Okay, research the ACT and pre-ACT. Got it. Okay. Come on, team. Help them out. Top 5 things.
I got the sound.
Okay, thank you. Look, the sound's from here. So, for the sophomore level, not necessarily in a traditional situation. Okay? Top 5 things. You have 1 X on the board.
We said like career interests, like depending on their careers, they we spoke about portfolios,
They should always. Let me see where I'm gonna give you guys at. So I'm gonna give this to you.
that was on my list too.
Okay, well come on, give me, y'all shout them out. Y'all come on, shout them out.
And we said parent workshops, so I feel like that would connect with the discussing finances, so then you can start educating parents on it as well.
Good point. Not necessarily on here, but good point.
Advisors, talk about scholarships, what's out there, counselors.
Yes, talk to teachers and counselors regularly. Like, have those conversations. So a lot of lines, we're getting ready. Ready. So let's get ready to wrap up this segment here. Where's my workshop support? She leave. Dominique. Oh, there she go. Come on. Okay, just to wrap things up again, please make sure that you're teaching these factors, and that's what's inside of the guide here. So it's a great guide that you can get. We're available on Amazon, paperback, hardback, to get ready, as well as I have an ebook, so you can reach me. I'll tell you in just a second at Hbcus Finance. So once again, for our freshman year, plan your high school curriculum. Discuss the next 4 years with your counselor. Join clubs. Discuss college finances with your parents. Take a virtual college tour or a room tour. Volunteer over the summer is the extra one that was in there, and learn college types. Next. Package for sophomores. Come up with a list of potential colleges. Take a leadership role in those clubs. now. Talk with your teachers and counselors regularly. Research standardized tests and do prep. Attend preparation classes for ACT. Sign up for FastWeb, and then go to college fairs. That's supposed to go. And that's all in your getting ready book. Okay, getting ready for college. All right, for our juniors, we're going to take doing the enrollment courses or AP prep if we're qualified. Take ACT, begin your search for scholarships and financial aid money, help them out to visit colleges on their list, and then get brochures and applications and apply for that. So I'm also a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority, and I was the Ascend Chair, which is our youth program, for 2 years, and I had a group of young ladies and men that were in my college readiness segment, and basically I had to teach them college type, and I asked them what colleges did they want to go see. And they allowed me, the first segment when we met, to then determine the college tour that best fit them. So think about that when we're planning our college tours, ask them where they want to go. Okay? And then senior year, if we do junior, we missed the year, did we?
No.
Okay, senior year. Request recommendation letters, and I have to typo. Set up a tentative college costs, write your applications, send out the applications, schedule interviews with prospective colleges, fill out the FAFSA, and also select your school and keep housing and financial aid. Excuse my little typos there. Okay, not only do I have to get ready for college planning, but I cover kindergartners. With my friend Millie. So take a picture of that. My friend Millie is going to address, I know in Trio we only address middle and high school. That wasn't good enough for me because college planning and prep and careers should start young. Other counterparts have their 5-year-olds cashing you out of their businesses, right? So we should have ours ready to go. So this covers elementary level, K through 5. The Millie series, it's a 20-book series, and y'all can come up and look at all the different books on self-esteem. We'll pass them out. Please check them out. We have one about Millie goes to Black Girl Magic. I have the heritage. So Millie is a character that's changing lives.
Millie loves her crown for the Crown Act, you know.
Yeah, the Crown Act, right? So teaching girls to love their crown and about the Crown Act. There's a literacy piece in every book. There's a vocabulary or sight word in every book, and there's some coloring pages to build the artisticness. Millie goes to college. Millie, the job seeker. This is the first one. I started with 1 and it ended up morphing into 20. I have the heritage series. So Millie gets the 106 HBCU experience for kindergartners, and they love it. So they get to take the tour, and this is good for middle schoolers as well. And then I have Millie goes to Africa, so it has the 10 African continents. I mean, I'm not one of the 10 African. The African countries are in that book, so they get to take that tour with Millie. And then Millie, Life Matters, takes them through all of our civil injustices through the history, and it gives them a Black History quiz. And then we have Millie's Good Manners. A lot of the teachers were saying they needed manners. Millie's covers that. And then Millie can do it. This is confidence in sports, confidence in and getting active, getting busy. Remember, kindergartners through 5th graders, and then we're hitting our middle schools as well. So a lot of these could work with them. So that's basically it. So my friend Millie is my brand there. You can follow me on Facebook under my friend Millie and Instagram, as well as go right here. You can see how you can purchase these books on Amazon as well in paperback. Okay?
I just need you to cover up my arm real quick so I can get some of this good juju, because all of these are
yes. I self-published and illustrated every single book through the grace of God. God did it. Every single book, because I wanted our kids, our underrepresented children, to have a character that they can relate to and to be empowered. I have the coloring book for the preschoolers as well. So this is for our kids, for the culture.
And if you guys want us to come do workshops,
I have a workshop for everyone.
with the workshops that you guys want.
So my husband's a realtor, as you all know. So Millie buys a home. Every step of home ownership with their parents.
I need that one.
Every steps, it has a credit, the lending, when they go and sign their closing paperwork in a creative way for them to understand how to purchase. And then I saw that there was a little bitty girl that reads with me. Her name is Chloe. All things Chloe on Instagram. She has a preschooler segment that I did with her, so I help people write books. So she had a preschool section 5 or 6 books about all things colors for special needs kids and for preschool. And so she said, can you give me a book where I can learn how to write in cursive?